very big continuation about last video. Basically, in my last video, I said that dark Markery was made because of poison, but now I have some theories, and there was actually a comment on my last video, which I'm going to be adding to the video. So here are my theories about dark Markery on how they were made, and the one from last video is going to be at the end. So, let's start off with our first theory, which I actually made, and I'm just reading it off my book. So if you hear some turning, then it's my book. So let's get straight into this video. Yes, I'm also putting a background there because, why not? So here is my theory. So, once you need to fight Dark Markery, you need a code to go in, and the code is Evil Purple Chainsaw. So that Dark Markery was another purple marker. And another thing is, how can Dark Markery kidnap Philage Marker? That's the next theory, by the way. Number 1, he can't move. 2, he's a marker. And 3, the Washable Kingdom is basically the overworld back in time. And the wiki says he can even time travel. So how did Dark Markery make a time machine or move to the clock tower? 4. If Nature Find a Way is abandoned and locked, this means it's like Philage Marker made this. Once he got kidnapped by Dark Markery, it got corrupted. 5. Philage Marker in his dialogue gives proof of him getting taken away. In the boss battle, Dark Markery says Purple Marker ruined his life. Like, maybe Dark Markery is blaming Purple Marker for the toxic being too close to him. Purple Marker then said his grudge was from years ago, meaning the event happened when the Washable Kingdom was the overworld. Purple Marker then said, "Can't you just forgive me?" Proving Purple Marker did it by mistake. Why can't Dark Markery just forgive him? If he forgives, then Philage Marker will turn him back to normal, and Dark Markery will get him off that cliff. Okay, so here's this guy's theory. So, alright, I have another theory. Purple Marker invited Dark Markery to his house to have some tea because back then they were friends since they shared common interests like how purple markers are the best markers. Purple Marker wanted Dark Markery about a potential rat in the house, but Dark Markery said it's fine. Purple Marker, while making Dark Markery's tea, accidentally poured rat poison into it without releasing. Dark Markery took a sip, spit it out immediately, wondering why he tried to kill him, and left the house threatening to get back at him someday. And now his explanation is, in Dark Markery's description, you can say that he has beef with Purple Marker. However, Purple Marker doesn't seem to remember any of it. Purple Marker has proven many times that he isn't bright and accidentally pouring rat poison into Dark Markery's tea, and then forgetting about how Dark Markery hates him for it right after it was in character. And then, so the only way to prove this Dark Markery theories is, I bet all of them were developers, but if one of the visitors is willing to tell us about it, we could potentially solve the mystery of this place. If Mr. Marker Maker does a Q&A, we could ask them about this. Something to note is that this place was in the game before Dark Marker was even added to the game. I cannot even keep going with this rabbit hole because the more I can do, the harder it is to get out of it. So, basically, this Dark Markery thing is kind of like dragging us further in to find the markers. I need to do some more digging into this Dimension of Darkness Dark Markery tea party, but the best way I could explain it is basically, so I don't know who it's to like make Dark Markery. Maybe Dark Markery poisoned himself, or maybe Purple Marker was a little bit clumsy. Oh, and another thing that was not in my theories, how come Purple Marker doesn't remember any of it? That was from like a few years ago. He must have remembered it. So maybe he's just faking. Purple Marker did try to poison Dark Markery, and he's just acting like he's not the bad guy. So, yeah, that's basically my entire video. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I don't even know if this is gonna get solved or not. I don't know if this Dimension of Darkness thing has even like a whole story. Maybe it was intended to be a Dark Markery Tea Party, and then they just changed it. No aggressive to a boss battle. I really have no idea. There's a ton of answers out there, and I have no idea how to solve them. But there's always an explanation. My next video is not going to be about Dark Markery, by the way.